PGA show. We've got Dave Neville. How you doing?
Good to see you.
It's with the R&D department. He's going to tell us about the tech part of the Mavrik, what's different about it, and the Epic and the Rogue. So you got 3 different heads. So go ahead and explain to our audience what it is.
It all starts with artificial intelligence. So over the past year, we've more than doubled our investment in AI, and that's allowed us to make unique and different faces for each of the 3 models that we have. So I want to walk through each of the models. This is our standard model, the Mavrik Standard. You can see it has a really unique shape to it. We're calling it a cyclone arrow shape. It's a different shape than we've ever had in Callaway history. This shape itself is about 1 mile to 1.5 miles faster than Rogue. It's also got a flash face SS20, so a high strength face made of FS2S titanium that's going to be lighter and stronger than any face that we've had before. We've also improved the acoustics of this, so we used AI to improve the sound. So
I know the Rogue was, some of the feedback was the sound was loud.
Yeah, especially on the Epic Flash, we got that feedback from some of our tour players. So what we've been able to do is design using AI where the ribs are placed inside the head to improve the sound. So that's the standard model. You're holding the Sub-Zero, which is typically for the better player. It's a 450cc shape with the front back weighting. It's going to be low spin with high MOI, typically for the high speed player. And then we have a new and unique offering this year called the Max that we've never had in Callaway history. So when the heavy weight here is in the heel, you've got a really draw bias driver that's even more draw bias than Rogue Draw. If you put the heavy weight in the back, you have the most forgiving driver that we've ever made. So really kind of like 2 drivers in one. This has a big shape. It's really forgiving for anybody who's fighting a slice or struggling with where they hit the ball. They want to try out the Mavrik Max.
So someone with more club head speed, you know, the 100, 115, the better players, could either be the Sub-Zero or the Standard.
Or the Standard, yeah.
So you just got to see where the spin. Which one's got lower spin?
Yeah, the Sub-Zero is going to have lower spin.
Okay.
The Standard is our fastest head. So out on tour, you know, we're seeing players play both. We had a lot of Standards in play this past week in the desert, and then we've had a lot of Sub-Zeros as well.
So you just got to get club fit and get all the numbers right and see which one works.
Recommend you go out and get
Absolutely. Fit. So the Max would be for your higher handicapper looking for more forgiveness.
Typically, but not always, you know, because this is going to be for that player that likes that bigger shape, you know, that maybe they just want to hit more fairways. But we'll see a lot of single-digit handicappers play this as well. There's going to be a tour version out there on tour, so you'll see some tour players playing the Max driver as well. So not only for a higher handicap, but if you're a player who fights a slice, this is going to be the most helpful driver to try.
All right, thank you, Dave. That's really a lot of great information. Now I'm going to do some testing now. I'm going to get a shaft that's similar to what I have in my Rogue, and I don't have a TrackMan or anything to test it, but at least we can see the feel. We'll get some ball flight and get some, give you some idea how it feels. All right, I just got through hitting all 3, hit the Max. The Max had a higher launch angle, not necessarily what I'm looking for, but I really like the Mavrik Standard. It seemed like it did come off that head a lot hotter. I'm really interested to see what my numbers will be when I go to Ellen Watts and change the different shafts compared to my Rogue, you know, and see if I do get 1.5 miles an hour faster club head speed. But very interested, and the Sub-Zero was really nice too. So great new line of stuff that Callaway's come out with again. I'm impressed, and I'm sure it's going to do really, really well. So if you're in the market for looking for a driver, you definitely need to put this and try this out and see how it compares to everything else. But it's a great quality club. So for more great videos, blogs, and vlogs, please watch barnhillgolf.com.